Hey there, history buffs. Today, let's dive into a pivotal moment in modern history, the day people power ended Ferdinand Marcos's dictatorship in the Philippines. On this day in 1986, Ferdinand E. Marcos, the longtime ruler of the Philippines, was forced from power and fled into exile. This marked the end of his two-decade dictatorship. How did this happen? Well, it was all thanks to the People Power Revolution, a massive movement that restored democracy to the country. Marcos had been in power since 1965, starting as a democratically elected president. But in 1972, he declared martial law and became a dictator. Under his rule, political opponents were imprisoned, the press was silenced, and thousands of activists were arrested, tortured, or disappeared. Sure, there was economic development, but it was overshadowed by rampant corruption and human rights abuses. The Marcos family amassed vast wealth, much of it allegedly stolen from the nation's treasury. The turning point came in February 1986 after a fraudulent presidential election. Marcos claimed victory over Corazon Aquino, the widow of assassinated opposition leader Benigno Ninoy Aquino Jr. But widespread reports of vote rigging and election fraud triggered a national crisis. Millions of Filipinos took to the streets in a peaceful mass uprising demanding Marcos step down. For 4 days, from February 22nd to 25, Filipinos, led by the Catholic Church, opposition leaders and military defectors, gathered along Epifanio de los Santos Avenue, better known as EDSA, in Manila. The Idisay People Power Revolution gained global attention as unarmed civilians confronted tanks and soldiers, urging them to abandon Marcos. Key military leaders, including Defense Minister Juan Ponce Enrile and General Fidel Ramos, defected to the opposition. Under growing pressure from both the Filipino people and the United States, Marcos and his family fled to Hawaii on February 25, 1986, aboard a U.S. Air Force plane. Corazon Aquino was sworn in as the new president, becoming the first female leader of the Philippines and symbolizing the return of democracy. The People Power Revolution became a model for nonviolent resistance worldwide. It demonstrated the power of civilian-led movements in toppling authoritarian regimes. Although Marcos died in exile in 1989, his legacy remains controversial, with ongoing efforts to recover billions of dollars in stolen wealth and debates over historical revisionism concerning his rule. So there you have it, the incredible story of how the Filipino people, armed with nothing but courage and unity, brought down a dictator and restored democracy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating history content. Catch you in the next video.